I respect what Dwayne Wade's done for his NBA career. I respect that, he is a guy that married a black woman, as in, Gabrielle Union has black children, which I highly support. Of course, the black family structure. But in terms of his youngest son, as you see pictured here, who basically is openly gay, I can't support that. I can't support that. Nothing against the LGBT community, but I just don't support this for an 11-year-old to come out and go to the gay pride parade with his family support. I get it. You're supportive of his decision and his sexuality, but I can't support that. I can't support. Kids are impressionable. We know that. And, if you follow my channel, right, I've said this story most recently that happened last week where, my children were outside playing. They had I bought them a brand new go-kart, right? They were racing it in my neighborhood. And one of my neighbors decided to come out angrily, right? Very aggressive, to come out and say, hey, man, your kids can't be riding up and down the block like this. This ain't Opalaka, yada, yada, yada. But, he came at me with a very aggressive, demonstrative tone, trying to correct me, right, in front of my children. And, of course, I stood ground and I said, you can't check me. I can definitely do what I want with my kids, and you definitely cannot check me. Straight the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? And the kids were outside watching it. We had at least about 10 kids, all having fun with their go-karts and their dirt bikes, racing. You know what I'm saying? Having a good time. And I was outside watching them. But all the kids are going to remember is this guy who looks like a fake-ass Jay Prince trying to correct me to say you can't do that with your kids. The kids who witnessed that, they are going to remember that for a long time, because that little guy who's short in stature but has a very demonstrative aura about him, kind of like a Jay Prince. That's why I call him a fake ass Jay Prince. They're going to remember that encounter for a long time, which means that when they try to ride the go-kart again, especially my kids, they're going to remember that guy. And in the back of their mind, because my kids were riding a go-kart yesterday and they were afraid to go down that street that guy was on. And I told them, don't worry about that fake ass Jay Prince. All right? He made a mistake. That's on him. He has to live with that. Right? Don't worry about him. You keep going. So my point is that kids are impressionable. So when kids who watch Dwayne Wade play, admiring him, my kids are Miami Heat fans. They like, matter of fact, they got Dwayne Wade jerseys. So when they search for Dwayne Wade, this picture will pop up. These pictures are going to pop up like, whoa, what is this? This is Dwayne Wade's son? Why is he dressed like this? Why is he at the what you call it, the gay parade, whatever it's called, the rainbow parade? I don't follow the LGBT community. Okay, I'm sorry. This was a LGBT community parade, right? I think it's called the Glad or Pride Parade. My bad, the Pride Parade. Kids are gonna find out. Okay, why is he dressed like this? What's he doing here, etc. That image is going to be in their mind. And so there's a deeper meaning behind this. And if you understand and follow the teachings of our ancestor, Dr. Frances Cress Welsing, the ISIS Papers, right? She has a chapter called The Politics Behind Male Passivity, Effeminization, Bisexuality, and Homosexuality, from August of 1974. And she perfectly states, of course, this is well over 30 years old, 40 years old, basically. This perfectly states that when the black male is submissive to the ideology of homosexuality, they are expressing passivity and being submissive to the dominant white society, right? That's the LGBT community. That's this pride parade. So you are endorsing and making sure your child is passive and submissive and docile to white supremacy by being effeminate, by displaying effeminate behavior. And you support that. See, I can't support black male passivity. That's exactly what this is. This is black male passivity. This is black male effeminization. This is part of Margaret Sanger's plan to keep black people not only docile, but control the population to make sure that we don't produce babies. Because obviously gay people, right, can't naturally have children. Now, we've seen gay people try to get children when they adopted or do some kind of crazy ass, I've seen some crazy ass, passing the egg off and having it injected inside a female or something like that. Some crazy shit. I forgot the terminology for it, but I've seen shit like that. But you can't naturally have children, black children in a black household with male on male or female on female. You can't do that. That's a part of Margaret Sanger's plan, right? To control and depopulate black society. So yeah, someone like Margaret Sanger definitely wants black males to exhibit feminine behavior because she knows that you can't produce children. You can't have another offspring. You can't have another generation of black children because they're feminine. Or the male or the female can reverse roles and be gay but masculine, but still can't produce children because she's with another female, right? Naturally, what I'm saying. So I can't co-sign this. I can't co-sign this. I'm disappointed in Dwayne Wade. I'm disappointed in Gabrielle Union. I'm disappointed in the whole situation. I can't co-sign this. I will never endorse this in public. And this is something that's very touchy for me. If my children, I got 3 boys, and my children decide to come out and say they are homosexual, I will not make this public. I will have a deep, long conversation about how did this happen? Why did this happen? Knock on wood. I am knocking on wood. Because I don't support this behavior. I don't endorse it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, family, I am just disappointed in this. When I first heard about this story, I was like, wow, this is crazy. You're endorsing this behavior, and this child is 11 years old. Do you know how many children look up to Dwayne Wade? So they're going to look up Dwayne Wade and his son and see an image of this and see this. You see this young child dressed up like this. Like, how do you even learn to dress up like this at this young age? Like, obviously you learn this from social media, right? I mean, how do you learn how to dress effeminate like this at such a young age? This was something that was supportive and agreed upon with the likes of Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade. You know what I'm saying? So I can't co-sign this. I don't support this. Y'all can name call me and say I'm a homophobe or whatever the case may be. That's not the case. I don't support this behavior. Bottom line, I don't support it. And obviously this article is from Oprah Winfrey, who's already been canceled. She got somebody who's a part of the LGBT community talking about Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade supporting their son Zion at a pride is the example of what we all need. No, it's not. The example of what we all need, especially black society, is contributing to the black family structure, making sure that every black family, a black male, a black female, and their children are in the same household, living together under the same roof, and establishing generational wealth. just like the so-called Jewish community, just like the so-called Native American community, just like the so-called Japanese community. They do it all the time. So yeah, those are my thoughts about that, family. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think about this the story about Dwayne Wade and his son and Gabrielle endorsing homosexuality and the black male, the feminization, and destroying, carrying out Margaret Sanger's plan of keeping black society docile and making sure that we don't have our offsprings passing down our legacy. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section, family. Until next time, Chauncey, GMOGMedia TV, signing out. Peace.